MIT didn't study AI. They recreated the entire United States. Labor force, 151 million. Synthetic workers, and fed them into a nuclear-powered supercomputer, like some dystopian Sims game. 11.7% of America's entire wage economy, over 1.2 trillion worth of human labor, is already technically replaceable today by existing AI. Not future AI, not AGI, not GPT-12. Current AI, the shit we already have, only 2.2% of that exposure is visible. The rest, the other 9.5%, is the gigantic underwater body of the iceberg. HR workflows, claims processing, billing, logistics coordination, document-heavy white-collar glue jobs, administrative backbones of hospitals, factories, utilities, government offices, all the ordinary, boring, stable roles that make this entire country function behind the scenes. That's what's technically automatable right now. Not because AI is smarter, not because AI is moral, but because some CEO with the emotional depth of a toaster will look at a spreadsheet and say, "Can a machine do it for 11 cents? Proceed." And yeah, MIT mapped every state, every county, every job. They found exposure everywhere, not just in Silicon Valley or New York, but in the heartland, in rural counties, in logistics hubs, in manufacturing towns. Because when an AI doesn't need lunch breaks, sick days, or respect, suddenly a lot of stable jobs get downgraded to optional. This isn't even a prediction. This is a baseline, a snapshot of what AI can do right now, with all its glitches, hallucinations, and stupidity included. MIT isn't saying 12% of jobs will vanish. They're saying, here's the overlap between human skills and machine capability. If your government doesn't act, that overlap becomes a sinkhole. And to be clear, this isn't about robots stealing jobs. This is about power, policy, and intent. Because technical exposure doesn't mean job loss, until someone in power decides, yes, automate that. So while half the country is arguing about immigrants, pronouns, and gas prices, MIT is in the corner waving a flaming red flag like, "Hey everyone, your economic Titanic is inches from the iceberg, maybe look up." And the media? They skimmed the surface, posted "AI might affect jobs" headlines, and moved on to celebrity gossip. They didn't tell you MIT built a nation-scale AI stress test machine for states like Tennessee, North Carolina, and Utah to preview their economic collapse before it happens. There is no future where the US walks into this blind and comes out okay. Either we prepare now or the iceberg eats us alive. This is not fear-mongering. This is math. This is infrastructure. This is wages. This is survival. This is the first honest early warning system we've had in decades. If America doesn't build the policies, protections, and retraining now, the next decade won't be a job transition. It will be an economic mass casualty event. Icebergs don't move out of your way. You steer or you sink.